let's talk about making an exit. If you're a young man between the ages of 19 and maybe even 35, or perhaps a bit older, this will apply to you. I'm going to tell you one truth about making an exit that I learned across all my years of running around the world, having adventures, having affairs with beautiful women. And the lesson is this: when you're a young man, you're going to get yourself in situations that require you to make an exit. With age, you understand the timing of making an exit better and better. My point to all of you young men is, when it's time to make an exit, leave. There's going to be a ton of situations, you may be in one right now, where what's happening around you is not good for you. It could be friends that are into stuff that just isn't good for you. Make an exit. It could be a relationship to a woman that maybe you are quite fond of, but it's not good for you. Make an exit. It could be a job that's absolutely sucking your soul out every single day, and that you know has no prospect of improving or even getting promoted, would just mean more of the same shit at a higher intensity. Why are you still there? Make an exit. The biggest advantage you have, in addition to your motivation and your energy and your drive, and hopefully your vision for a great life, for a better tomorrow, for an achievement that's way out in the future, that gets you out of bed at 4 in the morning so you can go kick ass and build your life. You're going to have to make an exit from a lot of situations before that vision becomes reality. Most of the regular people in the world living regular, boring lives do not think in terms of making changes. How many exits should you make in your life? Well, if my life is anything to go by, then you should make a lot of them. Because if you're not making exits, it partly means that you're not challenging and stretching yourself very hard. You should get yourself in situations that are impossible. With women, with work, with money, maybe. That's not unrecoverable. Running around worrying that you could go broke, that's not a worthwhile anxiety to have. Running around worrying about women, your woman leaving you, not getting enough attention from women, fix it. Leave where you are and go somewhere else. This is exactly the kind of thing that I help young men with in my young men's mentoring for the 2020s. How many exits should you make in your life before you finally come to rest at something that looks like your vision? As many as you need to. Making an exit is an art. The timing of it is an art. Now, I'm not talking about running off on your wife and kids. Once children are in the mix, no. The worst thing you can do is make an exit. That's why you need to be prepared the right way to have the right relationship with the right woman. That requires, for most young men, that you know a good deal more about women than you do now. This is not your fault. Young guys don't know what older guys know. You don't have a lot of perspective about what has happened with women in the last 20 to 50 years. All you know is you're getting rejected, you look like a clown when you go out, or you just don't have the kind of gusto that could even potentially attract anything like a woman that you would want to be with. All of those problems are fixable, and the best way to do that is to have an older mentor coach you along the way and guide you. Check out my Young Men's Mentoring for the 2020s.
For the last 25 years or more, young men have heard a lot of crazy advice. Almost none of it good, most of it harmful. The trend was always toward greater acceptance of effeminacy. Look around you. How's that working in your world? The simple fact is there are problems only men can solve. That means the world is waiting for you to step up and get your shit together. Your reward is a life of meaning and achievement beyond anything you currently imagine, including wealth, friendships, female attention, respect. There's no currency of greater value. I set off to explore the world when I was 24 years old, and I haven't been off the road since. I've been lucky. I'm a 4-time national champion. I studied medicine with a mentor in the forest of Central America and got hired at top hospitals like Cleveland Clinic. I went to sea with a mentor, built my own boat, and lived on the water for 5 years, all because of mentors. When I needed mechanical skills, I found a mentor. When I became a writer for a major publisher, I hired mentors, selling $40 million in under 3 years. Because mentors give you the ultimate edge, and you're gonna need it. If you're young, your biggest obstacles are confusion, distraction, and inexperience. Fortunately, there are solutions that give you power to move forward with clarity and focus. That's why you need to know about Young Men's Mentoring for the 2020s. Young Men's Mentoring for the 2020s is a one-on-one and group coaching mentorship where you and I and a couple of guys talk about things important to you. I even host live events at my Caribbean headquarters and my jungle hideout in Guatemala, where I lived for 10 years to study ancient healing practices. Each week I have a story and a lesson to share, but you get priority to ask me anything. Could be about family, money, an idea you have for your life or business, women and the dangers of dealing with young women today. Each month you'll hear from an expert who will talk about the fast path to things like financial security, business development, so you can learn and earn from anywhere. This is the stage in your life where you choose whether you're going to be a man or continue on your path to slavery. If you're seeing this message, you can count yourself lucky, but only if you take action. You will not get a better opportunity in life than the one right in front of you right now today. Join Young Men's Mentoring for 1 month for just $49, and I'll see you on the inside.
And if you're in a situation that you shouldn't be, leave. Make an exit. That's enough out of me. Now go find your way.